Well, hello there. It's been a little while. I apologize, my neighbors are having a party which is next to the Shed of Solitude, so you might hear my neighbors, you might not, who knows, you might hear some F-bombs and stuff, but the show must go on, as they say. It was an interesting day. I'm having a nice cold Yingling, black and tan. The old man came, as I said last video, and we did some manual labor today. Well, yesterday too. We did some framework for the pool where the ladder is. We pouring some cement to make a cement slab, if you will. So that was our project. We dug out the hole, or trench, whatever you want to call it, leveled it out, and then put the cement, some of the cement, most of the cement, the quick cement. We still got to do the top layer, and that'll be all done. But it was an interesting time. This is probably, my dad's 73. I think we both agreed that this is probably our last physical project together like that, like working in the yard or whatever. The heat got to both of us, to be honest, and my back is just on fire right now because of moving 50-pound bags of cement, which isn't hard, but when you're moving all around and, you know, you got a bad back to begin with because you don't work out all that much. And to be honest, I had an accident, a car accident, back when I was, I want to say 17, and I never went to the doctor. I was like, nah, I'm good, like an idiot. And I'm paying for it all these years later. But tonight's video isn't, I don't know what to call it, to be honest. I finished reading this right here. And this was pretty good. I got my notes right here. I just basically wrote the page. And then because these are numbered, I just wrote what one I was interested in. And I went for it. And that's kind of how I mark things. Now, this book I'm probably going to return to periodically on the channel and refer to some of the stuff that goes on in here. I highly recommend reading it. It's not a long read or anything. It's pretty quick. I got another new book today, which is this one. I don't know if you can, did I get that? There we go. Which will be in the rotation now. I still got these to go through. I got a lot of books to get to, but I do several at a time, and I'll get to those. But the one I wanted to concentrate is on page 79, 153. We need not only a purpose in life to give meaning to our existence, excuse me, but also something to give meaning to our suffering. And that's what I kind of want to concentrate. We need as much something, we need as much something to suffer as for something to live for. So basically what he's saying is the suffering, and I stumbled there in the last thing because I'm exhausted and whatnot. And that is true. It reminded me of the past. I had a past relationship with a woman long ago. We went through all this BS, drama, her fault, my fault, on so many different things. And you go through it all, and then we broke up finally. And I'm saying to myself, well, what the hell did we just go through? You know, we went through all this suffering and all that, and we could be together, and it didn't happen. But even other things, like, that's just one example. There's other things where we suffer, and you know, you want to give the suffering, I think we want it to mean, like, it's an ends to a means, I guess you could say. Like, it makes our existence even more special, or has more meaning or something, because we suffered, because that's our lot in life, as C-3PO would say. So it's supposed to add and enrich more of our meaning, but does it really? I mean, because, like, for example, like I had said, we went through all this suffering, and what was the payoff? What was the meaning? Oh, here we go. The dog's going to be barking in a minute. What was the meaning? I don't know. I don't think it was hard to say. And I'm losing my train of thought because of the dog. But yeah, does suffering give us any meaning? I think it gives us better perspective, and it gives us better, I think, oh, there's the dog, Rocky. Maybe it gives us more of a meaning, and maybe more of a dog's gonna drive me nuts. I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, the whole, if you're suffering, I think it gives you more than like the joys, I guess you could say, of life. Or, you know, going to work. That's your purpose in life. Or a marriage or something like that. I guess the suffering gives you a better perspective and more appreciation, if you will. So that gives life more meaning, I think. I don't know, it's interesting. But surprised I was able to come back with my thought with the dog barking and them laughing over there. Miracles happen, right? But as I said, on this channel, I just do it one take and that's it. And unless I think it completely sucks, I won't release the video. I'll just re-record a video. But otherwise, you know. So that was the big poignant moment in that today, I guess you could say, when I was finishing up, was that. There was another one that I thought was interesting, which was 141 here on page 77. People who bite the hand that feeds them usually lick the boot that kicks them, which is true. It's true. It's that old bullshit thing, and I've seen it at work where the people or the group that's in power and they've kissed butt, you know, or whatever, and then, you know, they go against the grain and things happen, and then, you know, when push comes to shove and you want your paycheck and all that stuff, you start to lick the boot a little bit, right? It's kind of how it goes. You know, it's a lot of talk. We're all big, and then when the moment comes, that doesn't happen with everybody. I just thought it was an amusing thing, because it happens at work all the time, and I see it, and it just made me laugh. But this book was pretty good. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm going to recommend it. There's a lot of interesting things. I'm looking forward to getting to the True Believer, which is another one that's going to go in the rotation now, because this was pretty good. This is my taste of Eric Hoffer, so I'll be getting into him a little bit more. I think he's got like 9 books. As you can see here, it's right there. So there's a list of the books. So I'll definitely be checking him out a little bit more. Interesting fellow, and whatnot. So highly recommend it. But yeah, the whole suffering thing is an interesting thing. I think you kind of need both, right? Like, you need the joys, the suffering, and the purpose of what you're doing. And of course, life is what you make of it, right? That is, at the end of the day, whatever you decide meaning is in life. Because here's where my existentialism comes in, and my nihilistic approach of things, where there really is no purpose to life. You just make it. And if the suffering adds to your enrichment of enjoying life and appreciating life and what you have, then I guess that's a good thing, right? I don't know. It's kind of where I'm thinking with that. So there's, like I said, there's much more interesting tidbits, which I'll go through. And when there's not a big party going on next door and the dog isn't barking, I'll probably get a, you know, have a better, clearer thought on the whole thing. But that was an interesting thing, the suffering. Being equally as important to give you meaning in life, I guess you could say. Well, this is a horrible video. I feel bad for you guys, but I am going to release it, because the show's going to go on, and I need a video, because, well, I'm doing the push 1 video a day at least. So this is what you get today. Hopefully tomorrow will be much better. I'm not sure. I may pick out another one of these, or maybe something... Man's Search for Meaning. Maybe I'll pull something out of that, or maybe I'll get into True Believer. I don't know. Or Alan Watts. I haven't even got into him yet. And I got a few other books too that came in this week, and I got a bunch more coming. So I'll be busy in the rotation. So look forward to that. So let's see. Let me see if I can find another one that I liked. Let's see. Yeah. I could get into it, but again, the party's going to throw me off, and I can't get too deep of a video. I should have did this video later at night, but they'll probably be going until 3 in the morning, so I guess this is what we get tonight, right? Not to mention, it's pretty hot in here. Well, it's not too bad. It's What's the thermometer say here? We're about 83-ish. We'll go with that, which isn't bad. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll probably do morning coffee. So I'll probably be out here early. So I guess this is okay to have a short video tonight. And maybe I'll ponder something to talk about and have a better, clearer thing. And of course, it'll be quiet because they'll be going to bed when I just come out. So that's not bad. So look for that tomorrow. And I'm off Monday, so I'll probably do 2 videos on Monday. Anyway, I guess that's going to do it tonight. Think about what I said with the suffering, adding more to life, life's meaning, your life's meaning. Rocky's saying goodbye, the dog. So let me know. Let me know in the comments, or email me, or follow me on Instagram or whatnot. So that's going to do it, everybody, because they're driving me nuts. The dog's driving me nuts. It's hot in here, and this was really kind of a shitty video. But in any case, I'll see you guys tomorrow.